This question I get a lot. How far will a certain antenna work? In other words, how far can you be from a cell phone tower? The complex answer is very difficult to answer because it's a link. You've somehow got a base station. Just get it better. You've got a base station, it's got an antenna, you've got a receiver, which could be a cell phone or a modem, and it's got an antenna, and you have to work out lots of things how it propagates. What I can tell you though, is if you look at an antenna in a house, and it's just a small antenna that comes with a modem, then you will get a certain signal, and that will work typically with data, reasonable speed, 500 to a kilometer, believe me or not. That's where you will get decent speed inside a house with a small antenna. We do know that if you go outside of the house, the outdoor antenna, and you've got some gain, then you'll be at least what's known as 10 to 20 dBs better, and most probably at least 20 dBs better, which means 20 dBs because power decays is 1 upon r squared. That you don't have to remember, but 20 dBs will get you 10 times as far. So as long as there's not mountains and other things in the place, a typical small antenna to a house, inside a house, will give you about 1 kilometer. And people will kill me for this, but that's my finding. And 10 kilometer, if it is a gain antenna with a gain of between say 6 to 10 dBi, and it's outdoors. And it's still got the same sort of line of sight. In other words, it's not something else strange like a mountain in a way or something like that. Then typically you can get a 10 kilometer easy extension. People argue because the gain there is not so much higher, but they forget that it's well known that going from inside a building to outside gives you an additional 15 to 25 dB of signal.